Everyone, aloha. I'm sitting here. This is actually my favorite spot to do these videos. It's so peaceful, and in the background these are kind of a special palm. But I wanted to talk to you today about I'm going to begin doing healing retreats here called the Maui Oceans of Healing, and I have the first one scheduled for November. It's going to be a limited access of 5 to 10 people for the first one. After that, I may be able to go as many as 12 to 16 people. I'm planning on doing 4 of them next year. That's my cat hitting the quit. Come over here. Sorry about that. That's this little thing here. She decided to come rub up against the box that I have the laptop sitting on. You know, when I first started doing these videos, I had a friend that was here tell me, oh, you gotta dress really sharp, you gotta be able to smile all the time. Yeah, in other words, she meant well, but what she was telling me is you have to put all your mask on so you just look prim and proper, and I'm just not good at wearing masks. You know, the retreat, that's part of what I want to be able to help everybody to do, is just open up your heart and just be real. It takes a lot of energy to wear all these masks, and they're all just a bunch of bull and garbage, and they really don't help us at all. So they actually just drain your energy, because you're presenting yourself to something you're really not. And for me, it's like, you know, I have my casual shirt on here, and that's what I want to help everybody understand. When you come here for the healing retreat, it's not about coming and being a tourist. It's going to be a complete detachment. No telephones, no computers. The first day you get here, to be able to let everybody know you're here, and then there'll be an actual 10 days of the retreat, including a couple days just to rest. And then at the end, you know, to be able to say hello to everybody, I'm coming home. If you want to do the tourist part, I'd suggest to come a little bit early, or you know, stay a few days after the retreat. But people are so caught up in work, and I was taught to take my identity from that work and what I achieved and what I did, and that's who I am. And I learned that's not who we are. Who we are is who we are in our hearts and our souls, and really deep within. You know, sometimes making these videos, I used to be very uncomfortable making them. Sometimes I have to get quiet and listen to my heart to know what to say. But, you know, for the most part, true healing begins when we let go of all the masks, I guess, is reality. You know, I've never been one to wear them. I mean, I had people try to tell me you have to wear them and put them on, and it just wasn't never me. So I was always just very real and open and honest. I've learned to be more open as I got hurt. You know, when I was younger, I learned to put up walls to try to protect myself, and I don't do that anymore. They're too hard to take. If you put up the walls, my friends, they're really hard to take down, because when we put them up, we tend to build them really good. You know, it's like this one here. She's so funny. She comes over here when I send her to these trees, because she knows she can come and be in my lap, and I'll hold her. When I make the video and I sit up on a porch in the chair, I have the laptop in my lap, and she can't get up in my lap. So, you know, she likes it when I come over here. I think she likes to be part of the she just actually likes. She doesn't know I'm talking to you guys, I don't think. Do you, Ata? Huh? Do you know I'm talking to a bunch of people out there? Possibly. She's very, very intuitive. She's like, honestly, my best friend here. I've got some really close friends, but this one here, just, I get up in the morning, she's waiting for me. Every time I drive out, she's sitting here waiting and saying goodbye. Every time I drive in the car, well, no matter where she's been, she's right there waiting for me. And I really feel like, I know for me, and that's what I try to speak from. You done? Okay. I know for me, that's what I try to speak from, is just for me. Because that's what I want in my friends. That's what I want in an intimate relationship with a woman, is somebody who's there for me. That's a good way to put it. And that's a real relationship. No matter whether it's our parents, our children, grandmother, grandfather, you know, it's about being there for each other. And when you come here to Maui, you come for the retreat and the healing, And I just have a gift to be able to help you open up your heart and to shift your energy and to take out all the old energy, the negative, the pain, the sorrow. And I've learned I can only help somebody who really wants to change. I mean, people can promise you, oh, they can heal anyone. And I'm going, well, I know I can help anyone to heal of anything. It doesn't matter whether it's cancer or leukemia or broken leg, broken heart. I've experienced it all with different people. But what I have learned is they have to be willing, you have to be willing, I have to be willing to let go of the old energy that's caused these things. And then we can help each other to heal. You know, with this retreat, I've actually come to the point I think I'm going to bring a chef in from Texas. And she's really good, happens to be my oldest daughter. She's an amazing with food. And because a big part of it, that for me, is a real key to the retreat. And the healing is, one, we have to learn how to eat right. But it's the energy that goes into the food. I never ever had a bad meal from my grandmother. When I was a kid growing up, I don't ever remember my grandmother cooking anything and just, me and all my cousins, we just devoured it. And I came to realize later it's all the love she'd put in it. I mean, she just so enjoyed cooking. My cousin, Barry, and I, one time, my grandmother made a whole 8-quart pot, and I was about 10 years old. Yeah, I'd say that's about right, somewhere 10 to 12, and so he's 3-4 years younger than me. And we'd been out working, putting up fence, helping her all day. And she came in and she made the chicken and dumplings. And me and my cousin sat and ate the whole pot. I had like 7, 8 bowls. He had 5 or 6 bowls. You know, 3 or 4 glasses of milk. And we always had bread and butter and grape jelly with it. And, you know, 3 or 4, 5 slices of bread and butter and grape jelly. And we got done eating. We got done eating. I asked Grandma, is there any more? And she said, no, you guys ate it all. And then I got this shocked look on my face. And I was like, Grandma, did you get a bowl? And she said, yeah, I knew better. I took my bowl first. But she was so happy that me and my cousin sat and ate the whole pot. I mean, we really did work hard for little kids all day long. And I mean, we were really hungry. But that's just that love and healing that was in my grandmother. You know, she was a healer, and she had this really deep in her heart and soul. And it's where I was introduced to it. God helped me to understand, you know, what he was doing in my life and what he wanted me to do when I got older by watching my grandmother. And I've got a massage therapist lined out, a Thai masseuse that's been doing this for a long time. That went and trained in Thailand. It's a whole, the whole picture. You know, we're going to do 3 days out. We're going to go to the Olinda Forest, which just has an amazing, beautiful energy. We're going to go to Baldwin Beach, which is where I go and do my meditation and yoga 5 times a week. And then we're going to take a trip to Yale Valley, which is just such a magical spot. And the water comes straight down off the mountains. It's not ice cold, but it's pretty close. I can't go swimming unless the sun's out. And, you know, the combination, that's the word I was looking for. It's a combination of everything. It's just going to make this an amazing time of healing. And when I was looking for a name just for the healing center or whatever I was going to do, it just kept coming over and over to me. Oceans of Healing, Oceans of Healing. And so I named it the Oceans of Healing and Spiritual Enlightenment Institute, which just a big name. And had to come up with something for legalities, for business and tax purposes and all that. But, you know, the retreat's just going to be called the Maui Oceans of Healing Retreat. I'll have a page on Facebook. This will all be on my website. You know, this is my longer introduction. I'm going to do a shorter one where there'll be some pictures rolling around of the different places we're going to go in the retreat center. And I chose a place that it's been around, said it was built like early 1927, but it has the old Maui energy. It's just like, it's like being in Grandma's house. That's the best way to put it. And I feel really comfortable there. I looked at some of the fancy ones and more expensive ones, and it was more like going to a doctor's office, which, nothing against doctors. I just, you know, I don't feel really like that's a very healing environment. And so anyway, very down to earth, and that's part of what I want you guys to know. When you come, you want to bring you some dress outfits where you go out to eat or something before the retreat or after. But we're not going to be dressing up. We're really going to be stripping down the walls of our heart and learning how to be completely vulnerable, completely naked of the heart and soul, And you know, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see me. I see the sun shining in my face, but honestly that's not that important either. So I'm going to stop this one here. And I try to keep these shorter, but sometimes my heart just starts flowing and I'm up to 10 minutes on this one. But I hope everybody enjoys this, and I do look forward to you coming and seeing me. Once I have the date set, you know, I'll post that online. I'm not quite sure. I was going to shoot for August, September, but it's too soon. I can't get everything lined out. And so we're going to shoot for November. But anyway, mahalo. We'll look forward to seeing each of you. Bye-bye.